Healthy circulation usually takes less than 2 seconds. His feet were ice cold. His legs felt heavy every single morning. Some nights the numbness was so bad he could barely sleep. Walking from his kitchen to his mailbox felt like climbing a hill with weights tied to his ankles. And here is what really shocked me. He was already taking multiple medications every single day: blood thinners, cholesterol pills, medication to widen his blood vessels, nearly $900 a month. And his circulation was still getting worse. That is when I realized something that most people over 65 are never told. Poor blood flow is not always just about age. In many cases, the real problem starts inside the blood vessels themselves. Over time, the inner walls become damaged, blood vessels stiffen, tiny capillaries begin shutting down, nitric oxide levels fall, and slowly less and less oxygen reaches your legs and feet. That is why so many seniors try everything and still feel the cold, the numbness, and the heaviness. My name is Dr. Favor Eddie Emmy, and this channel is dedicated to bringing you the latest research on senior health in a simple, practical way you can actually use. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that now so you never miss what we cover. Today, I am going to tell you about one small seed that research, specifically in patients with poor leg circulation, has shown can reduce inflammation inside blood vessels, improve how freely blood flows through leg arteries, help lower blood pressure, and raise nitric oxide levels, all of which directly address the exact mechanisms causing those symptoms. This seed costs just a few dollars for a month's supply. It is available at almost every grocery store, and most people over 65 have never been told it exists for this purpose. Stay with me, because I am going to explain exactly what this seed does at the biological level in your blood vessels, how to eat it correctly for maximum benefit, and what the clinical research specifically says about its effects on leg circulation. The wrong preparation method reduces its effectiveness by about 80%. So the how matters as much as the what. The seed is flaxseed. And before you dismiss this as something you already knew about, hear what the research specifically says about leg circulation, because this goes far beyond what most general health content covers. Let me explain what is happening inside the blood vessels of a person with poor circulation in their legs. Because once you understand this, the way flaxseed works will make complete sense. Your leg arteries and the capillaries that feed your feet and calves depend on a thin inner lining called the endothelium. Think of this lining as the interior surface of a water pipe. When it is smooth and healthy, water flows easily. When it becomes rough, inflamed, and damaged, flow resistance increases. Less gets through. In older adults with poor leg circulation, 3 things have usually happened to this lining over years and decades. First, chronic low-level inflammation inside the vessel walls has been damaging the endothelial cells. Second, the endothelium has lost its ability to produce adequate amounts of nitric oxide, which is the molecule that signals the vessel walls to relax and open wider to allow more blood through. Third, the arteries have stiffened, partly through calcification and partly through a buildup of plaque that has been narrowing the channel available for blood to flow through. The result is what that patient experienced: cold feet, heavy legs, numbness, a circulation system that cannot deliver enough oxygen to the leg muscles and peripheral tissues, no matter how many medications are trying to compensate. Flaxseed addresses all 3 of these mechanisms, not through a drug effect, but through the specific biological actions of its 3 main active components. Component 1, alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, the plant omega-3. Flaxseed contains the highest concentration of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids of any commonly available food. When you consume ALA regularly, your body converts a portion of it into the longer-chain omega-3s that protect the endothelial cells directly. Omega-3 fatty acids are powerhouses for fighting inflammation. They help protect the lining of your blood vessels and help the arteries widen more effectively by stimulating nitric oxide production in endothelial cells. The FLAX-PAD randomized controlled trial was specifically designed to test flaxseed in patients with peripheral arterial disease, the medical name for poor circulation in the legs. Patients received 30 grams of milled flaxseed per day. The trial measured changes in arterial sufficiency, blood pressure, inflammatory markers, and platelet function. The results supported flaxseed as a meaningful nutritional intervention specifically for this population, with flaxseed shown to lower cholesterol beyond the effects of cholesterol-lowering medications in those same patients. The October 2024 Cochrane Database Systematic Review on Omega-3 Fatty Acids for Intermittent Claudication, leg pain caused by poor blood flow during walking, reviewed multiple randomized controlled trials, and confirmed that omega-3 supplementation is being actively studied for its effects on walking distance and quality of life in patients with PAD. Component 2. Lignans. Flaxseed contains 100 to 800 times more lignans than any other plant food. Lignans are natural plant compounds with antioxidant properties that specifically protect the endothelium from oxidative damage. Think of oxidative damage as rust forming on the inside of your blood vessels. Rust roughens the surface. Rough surfaces create friction. Friction slows blood flow and encourages plaque to stick and build up. Lignans act as a protective coating that prevents this rusting process by neutralizing the harmful molecules that cause it. The endothelial protection provided by lignans directly maintains the smooth inner surface of the blood vessels that is essential for unobstructed blood flow to the legs. Research from Vital Library, May 2025, confirmed that flaxseed oil antioxidant elements protect the endothelium from free radical harm, maintaining the integrity of the blood vessel lining that is the foundation of healthy circulation. Component 3. Soluble fiber. The third active component of flaxseed is its soluble fiber content, which works on circulation through an indirect but powerful pathway. Soluble fiber in flaxseed reduces LDL cholesterol levels in the blood by binding to cholesterol in the gut and preventing its absorption. Lower LDL cholesterol means less of the oxidized LDL that contributes to plaque formation inside artery walls. Less plaque means wider, more open arteries. Wider arteries mean better blood flow to the legs. The cholesterol-lowering effect of flaxseed is well established and was specifically documented in PAD patients in the FLAX-PAD data, where flaxseed lowered cholesterol independently and beyond the effects of cholesterol-lowering medications alone. For a senior whose doctor has prescribed a cholesterol medication and still cannot get the numbers to respond adequately, adding daily flaxseed addresses the same mechanism from a dietary angle. If you have made it this far, you are clearly invested. You want to see what comes next, but most viewers enjoy the content and scroll away without subscribing. If this one really means something to you, tap subscribe. It takes a second. If not, you will probably forget this channel exists and miss a lot of great educational content ahead. Over the years in my clinic, I have seen one simple truth. Real progress does not come from doing anything extreme. It comes from doing the right small things consistently every single day. That is exactly why I created the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It is a simple step-by-step plan designed to help support healthy blood pressure through gentle daily routines, light exercises, and clear guidance you can easily follow at home. The connection to circulation matters directly. High blood pressure is one of the main drivers of the arterial stiffening and endothelial damage that causes poor leg circulation. Managing blood pressure consistently through daily structured habits is one of the most important upstream steps for improving leg circulation over the long term. Some of my patients and people who have already gotten the guide have shared that they feel more in control of their daily habits and more confident about their readings. I am only allowing 15 people through it right now because I want to follow up closely with each person. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code before all the spots are filled. And because you are part of this community, I have made it easier with a 70% discount. After you get your copy, drop your email and I will personally follow up with you. And if these videos and guides have been helping you, you can also support this community through the link in the channel description. Your support helps us continue creating simple health education for adults over 60 who may not always get enough time, guidance, or clear explanations elsewhere. Every bit of support helps us keep this community growing. Now, the most important part of this video, how to eat flaxseed correctly, because this is where most people get it wrong and reduce the benefits significantly. There are 3 ways flaxseed is sold: whole seeds, ground or milled seeds, and as flaxseed oil. Here is the critical fact. Whole flax seeds pass through the digestive tract almost intact. The hard outer shell protects the seed from being broken down in the gut, so the nutrients inside are largely unavailable. Eating whole flax seeds is like swallowing a sealed capsule that never opens. Your body receives almost none of the ALA, lignans, or fiber inside. Milled or ground flaxseed has had the shell broken. The nutrients are exposed and fully available for absorption. This is the form to use. Flaxseed oil contains the ALA but has had the fiber and most of the lignans removed through the extraction process. It is useful but provides only one of the 3 active components. The correct form for maximum circulation benefit is 1 to 2 tablespoons of freshly ground or pre-milled flaxseed every day. Here is the practical protocol. Buy pre-ground flaxseed and keep it refrigerated in a sealed container. Ground flaxseed oxidizes quickly at room temperature and loses its nutritional value within days of grinding. Refrigerated, it stays fresh for 3 to 4 weeks. Add 1 tablespoon to your morning meal. It works in oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or stirred into warm water. It has a mild, slightly nutty taste that most people barely notice. Alternatively, buy whole flax seeds and grind 1 tablespoon fresh each morning in a small coffee grinder or blender before adding it to food. This gives you the freshest possible product with full nutritional value intact. Start with 1 tablespoon daily for the first week. After 1 week, increase to 2 tablespoons daily. Most of the research on cardiovascular benefits uses 30 grams per day, which is approximately 2 tablespoons. Do not add ground flaxseed to very hot dishes or use it for baking at high temperatures because heat damages the ALA content. Always add it to food that has cooled to eating temperature or below. One important note: flaxseed contains natural compounds called phytoestrogens. For most adults over 65, this is not a concern at 1 to 2 tablespoon daily doses. But if you have a hormone-sensitive condition, speak with your doctor before adding flaxseed regularly. Let me bring this together simply. The man with the 7-second capillary refill time had cold feet, heavy legs, and worsening circulation despite expensive medications. The problem was not the medications. The problem was that the underlying mechanisms destroying his blood vessel lining, the inflammation, the lost nitric oxide production, and the cholesterol buildup, were not being addressed by any of what he was taking. Flaxseed's 3 active components address all 3 of these mechanisms simultaneously. ALA and omega-3 conversion reduces endothelial inflammation and stimulates nitric oxide production. Lignans protect the endothelial lining from oxidative damage. Soluble fiber reduces LDL cholesterol and the plaque formation that narrows the arteries feeding the legs. 1 to 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flaxseed daily, added cold to food consistently every morning. That is the protocol. Tell me in the comments, are you currently experiencing cold feet, heavy legs, or numbness? And had you heard about flaxseed for leg circulation before today? I read every comment. Share this with someone who is spending money on circulation supplements while something costing a few dollars a month is sitting in the seed aisle. Before you go, think about this for a moment. Most people keep waiting for the perfect time to take their health seriously, but that moment usually never comes. That is exactly why I put together the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It is designed to help you follow a simple, structured daily routine that supports healthy blood pressure without confusion or stress. Inside, you will find gentle exercises, practical daily habits, and a clear step-by-step plan you can actually stick to. Some of my patients and people who have already gotten the guide have followed this exact structure and started seeing real, noticeable improvements. Many have shared that they feel more in control of their habits, more confident about their readings, and more at peace. For many of them, it was not about drastic changes. It was about having a clear and simple plan they could follow consistently. I am keeping this very limited. Only 15 spots are available and 5 are already gone, which means just 10 spots are left. Once those spots are filled, I will close it. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to secure your spot now. And because you are part of this community, I have made it easier with a 70% discount. After you get your copy, drop your email and I will personally follow up with you. And if these videos and guides have been helping you, You can also support this community through the link in the channel description. Your support helps us continue creating simple health education for adults over 60 who may not always get enough time, guidance, or clear explanations elsewhere. Every bit of support helps us keep this community growing and continue helping more seniors take better care of their health with confidence. I am Dr. Favor Admai. Your blood vessels can be supported. Start with 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed tomorrow morning. I will see you in the next one. Disclaimer: everything shared in this video is general educational information based on published research, including the FLAX-PAD randomized controlled trial published in PubMed, the October 2024 Cochrane Database Systematic Review on Omega-3 for Intermittent Claudication, Vital Library Flaxseed Cardiovascular Review, May 2025, Empire Vein Supplements for Blood Flow, February 2026, and Healthline Clinical Circulation Research. Flaxseed is a food, not a medication. It should not replace prescribed treatment for peripheral artery disease or any cardiovascular condition. If you are on blood-thinning medication, speak with your doctor before adding daily flaxseed, as its antiplatelet properties may interact with your medication. This is general educational information, not personal medical advice.